Ask for the truth on behalf of Shivani Seeram concerning love life issues. Ask for the truth on behalf of Shivani Seeram concerning love life issues. I ask for the truth on behalf of Shivani Seeram concerning love life issues. I ask in the name of truth, right conduct, peace, love and non-violence. Blessed be to the truth always. And we just cut the deck for you there, Shivani. Move to the side. I'll deal out 3 cards for you. The first card we deal is in the position of the recent past. The second card we deal is in the position of the present. And then the final card here is in the position of the immediate future. This is a period of time between now and this time next month, whereas the recent past is a period of time between now and this time last month, and of course the present right here in the middle. Let's just see what's been going on though just now between now and this time last month, over the past 3 or 4 weeks or so, something like that, isn't it? It's not exact science, but it's as close as we can get. Let's just flip the card nice and slowly, just so we don't disturb its energy. And there you can see you've got the energy of the Hand of Fate. The Hand of Fate just indicating, from a love life point of view, of course, which is what you asked the question about, just indicating really that in this particular case, unseen forces intervened in some way. I mean, I don't know what that would be, but certainly, I suppose it's got like that palmistry sort of sense to it, hasn't it? It's got all the different symbols there going on. But I always tend to call this one the interfering hand. It's the hand that interferes. Because different things intervene. In this case, really, it's more forces beyond your control, isn't it? Not just unseen forces, but it's more forces beyond your control. So, I suppose, really, to some degree, you might know what those forces are that have been interfering and getting in the way. In some cases, of course, unseen, but unseen, I always tend to focus on the unseen side of it because of the darkness that it's surrounded by. But that could be the uncertainty that your love life has sort of taken just recently. Let's just see what is going on right now. I'll just flip this next card here, and this is what is more of advice than anything, really. They've got the Serpent, just indicating the sly and subtle approach is needed right now. Really, maybe it's a case of letting them see, you seeing them, but not letting them see you. So it's more a case of, yes, attention to detail, but nevertheless doing what you have to do in the shadows, like a serpent can crawl in the darkness, in the cracks and nooks and crannies. Is that what it is? Nooks and crannies in the crevices in nature, and it's a similar sort of thing metaphorically in a situation. Work in the shadows. Work on the parts that don't necessarily get seen. And that's where you'll find the answer to your question that you might be seeking there. Let's just see. It's just really, I do sort of sense as if that's just saying that that's where you'll find it more than what you'll find. It's saying where you'll find it. Let's just see here the element of the stars there, just indicating that a long journey will bring some form of reward or other between now and this time next month. as you can see there, and notice that yes, it's surrounded by darkness, but you can see the light in the darkness, can't you? And of course, a long journey can also be more metaphorical, can't it? In the sense, a bit like the serpent, in the sense of there's a long journey in your love life, or seeking the right one, and it will have, as if it's saying, as if I got a sort of sense as though it's saying it will have all been worth it between now and this time next month. It will all have been worth it. So be of good cheer. Although forces beyond your control intervened just recently, nevertheless, it will have been worth it, and the wait will have been worth it. But for now, just for now, as it says there, a sly and subtle approach is needed. Work in the darkness. Because the serpent, after all, is a healer. And you've been really prepared for your purpose as a healer. And of course, to heal others, if that is your purpose, then of course you have to heal yourself as well. So that is really that for now, isn't it? And the interfering hand is behind you, and the rewards are yet to come. But it's up to you, of course, whether you choose to find it. But where you'll find it is in the shadows, in the most unexpected place. So be prepared for that. That's what it seems to be saying there. So for now, just for now, these cards have spoken.